Hello everybody. Today I'll be preparing bonda soup. This is an excellent recipe during winter season, and particularly this recipe is famous in Karnataka. Now, what I've done is I've gone ahead of time and prepared the dal and the tomato. I've cooked both together in the pressure cooker. Now this will speed up the process. The dal which I've used for this recipe is tur dal, which is split pigeon peas, and I've added a little bit of turmeric to that and I've cooked it. Now I'm going to prepare a masala paste. For the masala paste, in a mixer jar I've added one sprig of curry leaf along with coriander, some coconut, and a little bit of ginger garlic paste, some turmeric, coriander powder, and chili powder. I'm just going to go ahead and grind all of this together. I'll add a little bit of water to this and I'll grind all of this together. And we need this masala paste while we are cooking the dal soup. Now as you can see, I finished preparing the masala paste. Normally what they do is they soak all the whole ingredients and then they prepare the masala paste. I do not have time for that, so that's the reason I'm speeding up the process a bit. Now in a heavy bottom pan, I've gone ahead and added some oil, and to the oil I've added mustard seeds, split black gram, and few seeds of fenugreek. I've also added some asafoetida, and I'm just going to allow the mustard to splutter a bit, and the black gram should go light brown in color. And at that point, I'm just going to add a sprig of curry leaves and some slit green chilies, and I'm just going to fry this a bit. Now, once the green chilies and the curry leaves have finished frying, I'm just going to go ahead and add two large, roughly chopped onions, and I'm going to give this a good stir, and I'm going to fry it. Now you need not chop the onions fine. It's okay if you the onions are a little bit roughly chopped. We need it that way. In the soup the onions will taste real good. Now I've also added the masala paste and a little bit of water, and I'm just going to give this a mix and allow the masala paste and the onions to fry together. Now the water will evaporate eventually and it'll fry. So this will take about 5 to 10 minutes on a very low to medium flame, because we do not want the masala paste to be raw when we are adding dal and other ingredients. So we wanted to cook it further, and as you can see, now the masala paste has rendered the oil out and the onions have cooked down a bit. At this point I'm going to add the tomatoes, and I'm just going to mash the tomatoes in the pot itself, and this speeds up the process. That's the reason I finished cooking the tomato in the pressure cooker. My mom always does this, and it's okay if you do 2 or 3 tomatoes extra and you refrigerate it. You can use it for a different recipe. So always cook the tomatoes prior. Now I've added salt as per taste, and I'm just going to give this a good toss and fry the ingredients. And at this point I'm going to go ahead and add lukewarm water. If you add lukewarm water, the cooking process will not stop. The cooking, you'll get the boiling consistency as soon as possible. If you add cold water to this, again you have to bring it to a boil, so a lot of time consumption. So make sure you always have a kettle with hot water, and you add the water to the dish you're preparing. Now I'm also going to add the dal which is cooked. Give it a good stir. At this point you check for salt, and if you need a little bit of extra water you can add water. Bring it to a boil, and I'm going to add a special ingredient. The special ingredient which I'm going to add is sambar powder and rasam powder. Both the recipes I've posted a video and a blog, so I will post all the links in the description box below this video. Do go ahead and visit my blog. You can also subscribe to me on my blog and to this channel if you like this recipe. I've got this soup to a boil. I do have a Facebook fan page wherein I post a lot of recipe and a lot of tips over there. You can follow me on my Facebook fan page. All the links are in the description box below. Once the soup has come to a boil, it's done. You just need to add some chopped coriander and a little bit of lime juice. If needed, you can add some tamarind pulp and you can get it to a boil. The last ingredient that I'm going to add is a little bit of ghee. this is a special ingredient. Once you add the ghee, it'll give a good aroma and a very nice flavor to this recipe. I'm going to give this a good mix and serve it up with some bonda. The next recipe which I'm going to post is bondas, so do wait and watch for the recipe. I'll see you soon with the next recipe. Until then, thanks for watching, friends. Bye bye.